Welcome to Retro Games Live with your host, Rye Russ Reel. Shout out to Lord Racer. It is a horrible night for a curse. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What a horrible night for a curse. What a horrible night to hit the camera. I've got to readjust the camera. Another shout out to Lord Racer. And yes, it is a horrible night for a curse. All right, we're just trying to get the camera set up here. Shout out to Jeremy Bird. All right, what's up, Jeremy Bird? What up, brother? We're about to get started here. If you've ever played through this game, it can be quite frustrating. What up, brother? Yes, we're about to get started. Let's go. I don't know why I'm having trouble leveling this camera. Not sure why here. Not sure what's going on here. My ground is not level. No. All right, let's see. You know what? Let's find out. What is happening? All right, you know what? I think that's as good as we're going to get. Shout out to Jeremy Bird. What up, brother? All right, let's get started. Grab a coffee. Grab a smoke. All right, we're going to get started here. This is Castlevainia 2 for the NES. And I love that music. Is just funny. It's part of this 635 game cartridge that I found. Here we go. Oh, serious bees in the house. Oh, you know what, guys? Hold on. Before I start, I've got to get a power supply to my laptop real quick. And my dog's doing something. I'll be right back. Please stand by. And please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Okay, I think that worked. I hope. I put the power cable in my laptop. All right, now we're playing on this old school this old school like monitor. I don't know. It's weird. Like, you know, everybody says, "Oh, you have to have a CRT type cathode ray tube type TV to get the optimal performance, to get so you don't have any lag, basically." But I'm playing on this screen and I don't detect any lag. You know, I'm playing on console, and it doesn't matter if I'm using like a cartridge like this or a cartridge like an original cartridge, which I have many of them. Shout out to Sirius B. Get worked at work. All right, so yeah, this screen, this screen doesn't. This type of monitor does it. I don't detect any lag. It could just be me, but like I said, it's not a CRT. It's not a cathode ray tube device. I'm trying to get one because I would like to try it and see the difference, but as far as I can tell, there's no lag with my NES remote. I'll show here on screen. Yeah. So I'm using this is a regular NES. No turbo or anything. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I think this will be fun. We're gonna pick up. Okay, well, actually, here's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to play through the game, and let me turn down the music. We're going to play through the game. I don't know. You know what? Would you guys rather see picking up all oak steaks, or would you rather see trying to get to the fastest ending? Sirius B, what do you think? You know what? It doesn't really matter because I guess you could do both, really, because in the mansion it pauses the timer of this game. You know what? I'm just gonna take you guys on a little journey through the game. Let's see what happens. And shout out to everybody tuning in and everybody in the chat. All right, here we go. And start. Well, actually, let's not start just yet. All right, here we go. This is the intro. Step into the shadows of the Hell House. You've arrived back here on business. Let's go. He's there on business to destroy forever the curse of the evil Count Dracula. And start. Alright, so we got the holy water right away. We're not going to take the stairs because that's not cool. Very slow. We're going to try to collect some hearts here. What a horrible night for a curse. So we're just farming for hearts now. Which gives you money and experience points. Alright, they're being stingy now for some reason. Let's go. Come on, let's go. We gotta get to church. Shout out to Jess Palmer. Let's go. Do we need a white? Do we need some white crystal? We need some crystal from Walter White. Let's go. Do we take the stairs? No. We never take the stairs. Level up. Now we're at level 1. Okay, and this is mansion number 1 as well. There we go. Mansion number 1. I don't know what the name of it is. All the mansions have names, and there's 5 of them. And each mansion, you collect an item. So we're going to collect all 5 items from each, one from each mansion. There are little books that you can find along the way. Also, these oak stakes. You have to get an oak stake in order to collect the item. Alright, hold on a second. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get one of the books here. And there it is. A flame flickers inside the ring of fire. Well, let me tell you, I've played through this game a lot, and I don't really know if that helps at all in this game. In fact, one of the critiques of this game is that none of the clues, or almost none of them, actually help you in any way. But they are fun. And we'll try to find a few along the way. Okay, now, here we go. Here's one of the traps in the game. If you walk forward here, you'll fall down. But you just jump over it and you're good to go. Get your oak stake. Boom. And now you process. Somehow they missed this this typo. Process. Now you process Dracula's rib. And you'll see that other items that aren't, you know, these mansion items, or they're like a boss item, like they'll say process. They'll spell it correctly. All right, so you'll see that soon. Here we go. I process Dracula's rib. And the rib gives you this shield. Boom, you see the shield? There we go. We got the shield, let's go. And everything in this game, it respawns or resets. So we can just pick up another another oak stake. We can pick up another oak stake right now. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so we're just farming for some hearts here. We need 150 to get the next whip that we want, the chain whip. Alright, we got the 150. Let's go. Oh no, that's a trap. It's this way. Here we go. Don't go that way. Alright, now this is a cool trick. It's like, no! Yeah, we're okay. Haha. We're floating. And one, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but when you're in a mansion or any building, the timer is frozen. So right now, the time is frozen at 01:13:30. Haha. 33 Illuminati confirmed. Now, of course, if we equip our white crystal, now you'll see the platform. Oh, and now here's another trick. This is the only there's only certain area only coming out of a building. Actually, I should say. Only coming out of a building can you jump backwards. So I'll show you that. Okay, there we go. There's a good example. And then you can whip jump backwards as well. Okay, there we go. And that's the only time you can jump backwards in the game, is coming out of buildings. Alright, hopefully we didn't waste too much time messing around. And we can get to the weapon that we need. We'll stop here. The churches restore your health. Oh no, we just missed it. I should not have messed around with the other thing. All right, so now we're in a nightmare. All right, you know, we need to get to this side actually. Alright, this happens a lot though. This is fun. All right. Flashing light warning. Come on, Raven. There we go. Let's go. No! How dare you? All right, that was pretty good actually. We got a lot of money there. 236. That's 20 away from the maximum that you can hold. In their infinite wisdom, they put a stupid 256 maximum on the money that you can hold. We don't talk to anyone. Don't talk to anyone in this game. It will not help you. But you do talk to people like this. Let's go. Purchase a chain whip? Yes, indeed. We purchased the chain whip. Let's go. The chain whip is a very good weapon in this game. Alright, and here we go. We're going to go right. Oh, we took damage, but it doesn't show up because we're at level number 1. Kicking ass. Alright, now we're going to pick up the Sacred Flame. Let's pick up the Sacred Flame. Try not to take damage. See, now it's spelled correctly this time. You now possess the Sacred Flame. But as you'll see, as we go to each mansion to pick up the item there, the item inside of the bag, basically, it's always spelled incorrectly. But any other item outside of that is spelled correctly. Just a little trivia. Alright, let's carry on. Here we go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Sirius B, Jeremy Bird, Jess Palmer, Lord Racer, and anybody else tuning in. Here we go. Alright, now let's equip that weapon. So that shows you what that weapon can do. But it uses hearts though. All right, now the spiders are my they're one of the worst enemies in the game. The spiders and the little the little globs or whatever, the little I don't know what you call them, but oh, that was crucial. Let's go. Now these little signs are helpful. Let's read some signs. Turn right for Camilla Cemetery. Left for Ajiba Woods. Left for Algebra Woods. Is it algebra? Algebra Woods. Algebra Woods. All right, now we can pick up can pick up the garlic, but we don't have to. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get the garlic so I can show you guys some of the things you can pick up with garlic. Really, I only pick up garlic one time in the game if you're gonna pick it up at all. You don't have to pick it up. All right, now down here you can. This guy will just talk to you. See what he has to say. Dracula's eyeball reflects the curse. Well, that doesn't really help at all, really. You do find Dracula's eyeball in one of the mansions, and what it actually does is just reveals where certain items are located. I think really just the books. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. All right, now we're gonna pick up laurels. Oh no, now we can't. All right, you know, here we go again with the time crunch. So it has now become a horrible night. Ooh, I think that this typically happens though here, I think. And we have to come up here anyway to exchange our crystal. There we go. Level up. Now we're at level 2. The morning sun has vanquished the horrible night. I'd like to exchange a white crystal for some blue crystal. Blue crystal, let's go. A little Breaking Bad. A little biker meth. Buy some of my laurels? Yes. Buy some more laurels? Yes. Alright, now we have 4 laurels, 2 garlics, 1 oak steak, we have Dracula's rib, we have a blue crystal, we have the holy water, the sacred flame, and like I said earlier, we have the oak steak. So we got an extra oak steak in the stash. And that's basically just like carrying around $50. All right, now here's one of the areas that you can use the garlic, and it summons this man here. Hey, brother, I'll give you Alright, so that's, you don't have to pick that weapon up. We're gonna get the gold knife. But I just want to show you guys, some of the weapons in the game that you can pick up without too much trouble. Alright, so you have to make sure your blue crystal is equipped. Alright, so we got our blue crystal equipped. And then crouch for about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, here we go. And now We've made it to another mansion. Now this mansion is really easy. You can basically, you just keep going right, I think. Jump carefully there. Alright, you go right to get the oak steak, but we already have one, so we're gonna skip it. We shall skip that. But we can come back to it and get it and grab it later. Alright, so here we go. Going up. Alright, like I said, we're going to check out some of the little secrets in the game. So, garlic in the graveyard summons a stranger. So, that's a good tip right there. The books aren't bad. Some of them actually have some decent tips. But even the books, a lot of them the tips are just nonsense. Like the Ring of Fire one. But this one is a good one. Garlic in the graveyard, so good little tip there. Now let me show you how everything resets in the game. Let's see. See, how far do you have to go though? Let's see. All right. Well, when we come back, it'll have reset. So we equip our oak steak. You now process Dracula's heart. Process. You now process. Alright, here we go. We process Dracula's heart. Now up here's Dracula's heart in the menu. Now we're gonna equip Dracula's heart later on. I'll show you when we get to the ferryman. So I guess that one doesn't reset unless you like leave the room. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and pick up the oak steak here. Do we want to invest in an oak steak? Yes, we do. right, now we're out of here. Let's go. It's thought that when you whip, when you jump, you get a little extra. You just get a slight extra boost to your jump. I don't know if there. I don't even know if it's true, but I do it. I do it just in case. All right, so we're out of there. You know what? Let's go back in. We're just gonna collect 20 more. All right, that's it. We got it. Okay, we've come to another night here. No, don't go there. Don't go that way. All right, so we need to go left now, I believe. Okay, if we can actually go left. Spiders. Just burn the whole place down. Fire! All right, we've already been there. Okay, here we go. up. Alright, we're just gonna go fill up on some energy here. Or some health, I should say. HP, as they call it. Health points. Let's get some health points here at this church. Rest here for a while. I'll show you the backwards jump again here. Like I said, only coming out of a building can you do a backwards jump. Okay, so now we're going to equip Dracula's heart. Yeah. Let's equip Dracula's heart so we can go. Let me show you the way. Oh, we took a lot of damage just now. Not supposed to hit that. There we go. Alright, now there is a book over there, but we're not gonna... I got hit by the spikes once already. We're not gonna mess with that. Oh no, I forgot about that guy. I forgot, you're supposed to go right and then left to avoid that guy. Alright, so here's how you beat. Here's an easy way to beat the Grim Reaper. Oh, oh, I touched him on accident. I accidentally touched him. Oh man, now look at my health. Wow. Whoa. You now process Dracula's eye. Oh, whoa, now man, now I'm down to 1 life. 1 life bar. I was trying to do this without taking any deaths. But that may not happen now. Oh, there we go. Took a death. Well, one cool thing about that is it restores your health. Silver lining.
The camera is ready for setup. Follow the instructions and simply say back to get started.
We'll take another oak steak. All right. Well, now that we have full health, let's read this down here. Wait for his soul with a red crystal on Deborah Cliff. Okay, that's not a terrible hint. All right, let's get another book over here. Oh, you can see it there with we're equipped with Dracula's eyeball, so we can see in all the books where they are. There we go. Place the laurels in a silk bag to bring them to life. Okay, there's a trap if you go left there. Which is right here. You'll fall into these spikes in front of me. Alright, so we're out of here. Now, if you go this way, you'll get to the diamond. But in the interest of time, we're going to skip the diamond. Okay, here we go. He's gonna, sure, I'll take you to a good place. Alright, we're gonna stick with him and go this way. Let's go. Okay, good. We've got enough money. And this is our friend they were talking about in that clue. Turn right for the Dead River. Left for the Sodom Woods. Okay, we're gonna go left in Sodom Woods. So, let's see. We can go this way. But I think it might be smarter for us to go this way right now. Oh no! Okay, we can't take another death here. We're out of here. Let's go. Now we could have used a laurel, but that's all right. As long as we don't take any more deaths, we're good. now this brings us to the Morning Star Whip. Do we want the Morning Star? Yes, we do. Alright, so now let's get out of this town. Let's blow this pop stand. Oh no! Hey, good thing we got the whip though just before this happened. Because what you do, you lose all your experience points and your hearts when you take a game over there. So this is good. This is showing you everything that can go wrong in this game. So we're gonna equip our red crystal. No, you're right. Unbelievable. All right, so now that has warped us to this mansion. If you go right, there's these guys out here. All right, we don't want to waste any time though. Now, like I said earlier, inside of any building or mansion, you can use up as much time as you want as far as the in-game timer. The in-game timer is now paused at 5:10:42. All right, so I'll have to do this again, so that way we can do this a deathless run. So that's okay. It happens. It happens. Alright, pretty sure we have to go up here. No, actually you don't have to go up here, but when you go up here you can see that that's where the oak stake guy is. Right there. And that's the hardest stake to find in the game. But it's not impossible. In fact, I just located it recently. All right, another item. You now process Dracula's nail. Taking damage. All right, the nail is pretty cool. I'll show you what the nail does. What the nail does is it has the same it gives the whip the power of the holy water, so you can break bricks like that. So that's what the nail does. I guess for fun, let's go find that other oak stake. Show you guys. If we don't get killed along the way. Show you how this oak stake is kind of hard to find. Alright, we found already a trap here. I think this is some sort of a trap. Yep, of course. You're gonna go through the wall there. I don't know, I keep facing the wrong way. Which is okay. Alright, so alright, we're gonna make it. Alright, well, they are dropping experience points. Are we going to blast through that wall there? Let's see. Alright, we're getting bodied over here. Oh wait, here we go. We found it. Get up here and you talk to the man. Here we go. Will we like your oak steak? Yes. Alright, now we're out of there. Alright, we're gonna go up this time. Take the easy road. right, here we go. We are out of here. Okay, we're gonna equip our crystal and kneel down. Good, here we go. All right, now we're gonna get our flame whip here. I'll give your morning star power to burn away evil. Now here's what's strange. If you talk to him again, watch what he says. To break my spell, come back with a powerful weapon. And then it makes a noise like it actually did something. But if you come back with a weapon, I don't know. Let me know in the chat, or let me know in the comments. You know, what weapon do you have to bring back? Do you have to bring back the diamond? Do you have to, like, what is it? Does it do anything, or is that just some side mission that never panned out? All right, here we go. And away we go. Alright, we're trying not to get killed, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. Now really, it doesn't matter how many deaths you take in this game. What does matter is the in-game timer as far as getting different endings. There's 3 different endings in this game. All right, this brings us to the last of the 5 mansions. I'll show you here. Here's one way to get your health back. Is just collect some hearts. Okay, we need. We need about 60 more, 59 more hearts. Let's go. All right. We need 30 more hearts. Let's go. All right, 11 more to go. 5 more to go. Here we go. 5 more to go. Here we go. We got it. All right, full health. Let's get it. All right, okay, it's this way. I started to go the wrong way there for a second. And then I realized, I was like, wait a second, no, it's this way. You know what? We already have one, I think. Let's check. All right, we already have an oak steak. We don't have to buy it. Whoa! I thought he was gone. Okay, so you can go left here to get. You can get extra laurels if you go left. But we don't need that, so we're gonna go right. Okay, which brings us to our first, or our second mini boss. We already killed the Grim Reaper. So what we do here is we equip the Dracula's rib. And you can just stand here. This is the only boss in the game that is necessary to besides Dracula. This boss drops an item that is necessary to get to the end of the game. Shout out to Boston Ray. All right, so there it is. It's the magical cross, I believe they call it, or the magic cross. You now possess the magic cross. And you now process Dracula's ring. It's been stated by many people that Dracula's ring doesn't do anything. I haven't researched that, so I'm not sure. As far as I know, it doesn't do anything, yeah, but maybe it gives you a different something. Maybe you inflict more damage, or you can take more damage. I'm not sure. I don't know what Dracula's ring does, but it's another question for the audience. Let me know in the comments. What does Dracula's ring do? Alright, just for fun, we're gonna pick up one more oak stake. And now we can say we picked up all stakes. All right, that was just for fun. We are out of here. All right, now, which way do we need to go? Do we need to go left or right? That be's the question. I think we need to go this way. We have no laurels. Alright, this is looking like certain death over here. Alright, we're out of here. We're gonna go around the other way. If I can even make it out of here now. We're gonna have to take a death here. Alright, we had to take a death there. Alright, we're out of here. We're gonna go this way. That beeth the wrong way. I don't know how we ended up with no laurels. You know what? They give you laurels in there. Honestly, that's a nightmare too, though. Alright, we're gonna go back and get the laurels. Let's go. Side mission. Good old side quests. Alright, I think it's this way. I hope. Okay, I think it's okay. What's this one? Here we go. Take my laurels. Let's go. We got it. Okay, now getting out of here is another story. Damn, got hit anyway. All right. Well, we could sit here and farm hearts and get up to level 4. But I think we're in a good spot right here. We're gonna be. Yeah, we could do that, but I think we're just primed and ready now to go to the end of the game. Shout out to Flat Earth Andy. All right, let's see it. Let's shout out everybody in the chat. We have Lord Racer. We have Jeremy Bird, Sirius B, Jess Palmer, Boston Ray, and Flat Earth Andy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Alright, I think we'll just go to the end now. I think there's a church along the way we can fill up on health points. I guess it depends which way we go now. Alright, well, you know what? Just for fun, let's go left. It's going to take us the long way around through the whole game. We have enough time, though. Shows our time there at 6 days and 1 hour. And 16 minutes. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think what it is a minute in this game. 1 minute is a half of a second. So every half second counts as 1 minute in this game. And like I said earlier, if you're inside of a building, the time is frozen. All right, let's go left and run through the entire area one last time, just for fun. Let's go. Equip our laurels. All right, onward. We're headed towards the end now. See how that guy disappears there? Okay, now we are. We're just taking a little tour through the game here. Interesting hit there. You see that? Fun little trick in the game. Oh, we just missed it. Darn you, curse. We were right at the door. Alright, we're gonna skip it. We have nothing to lose now. We've already had a game over, so. The part 2 of this, I'm gonna do it deathless. So this was just part 1. Turn right for the Dead River. Left for the Sodom Woods. We're gonna go to Sodom Woods. Let's go. Oh, we're getting messed up already. In the Sodom Woods. Now, if you go down, you can get the silk back. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna skip the silk bag. We don't really need it. Woo! We made it! Okay, I don't think this town has a church. No, it doesn't. You know, let's check just to be sure. I don't think this town has a church, but let's find out. Nope, no church. I knew it. The terrible town has no church. How dare they? How dare they? All right, now the pressure's on. We only have a limited time to get to the end in order to see the best ending. So let's get out of here. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, what is happening? That was weird. I'm not sure what happened there. All right, we're equipping the red crystal. Okay, here we go. Now, this way. All right, let's read another sign. Turn left. Turn left for the wicked ditch. Right to go north. All right, we're gonna go north. Let's go. And there's the church we were looking for. All right, we are out of here. Taking a little bit of damage, but it's okay. No big deal. We are out of here. Now, if you you go right, there's a dead end down there, and I'm not sure if we had laurels, I would go that way because you have to use them to get back. But we're gonna skip that for now. We'll save that for a different episode. We'll see what happens if you drop garlic that way when you get to the dead end. But this is onward to the end of the game. And this is a funny town here. There's nothing in this town. It doesn't do anything. There's no... You can't buy anything. You can read the sign, but I don't know. It's not letting us. It's not even letting us read the sign for some reason. Anyway, the sign says go right for Vrad Cemetery. Oh, there we go. We got to level up. Nice. Perfect timing. Level 4, and we are headed towards the end of the game now. Alright, those birds are horrible. Damn you, bird. Alright, let's not get tripped up by these birds and stuff. We don't have much time. We gotta get over here. Alright, we're gonna equip Dracula's nail. And we're up here, let's go. We just gotta get to this door before time expires. Oh, we missed it. Time expired, I think, already. Alright, we missed it. We're gonna have to do it again on the next episode. We missed the timing by that much because I was playing around. So we're gonna see the second ending this time. That's okay. That just ensures that we have to do this again. Next time it'll be deathless. And it'll be within the 7-day time limit. Oh yeah, no, I died more than once. I died a bunch of times. So we're gonna do it deathless next time. We're gonna consider this a practice run. But here we are at the end of the game. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. And this is it. Thank you for tuning in. Next time, tune in next time, and we're going to do a deathless run of this game, and we're gonna make it in the 7-day time limit, basically. So yeah, like I said earlier, I think the way the timer works in this game is every half of a second equals 1 minute of time. So an hour is 30 seconds, if that's true. And it cycles through days. So when we play through this the next time, we're gonna do it in the 7-day time limit. So you just have to make it before it gets to day number 8 on the timer. And we're gonna do it no deaths. So if we take a death, we have to reset. We will do that next time on Retro Games Live. See you next time. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Gonna sign off now. Oh, you know what? Before we sign off, see if I can get. Now the camera is messed up. Hold on. Wait, before I sign off, I'll give you guys a little preview. All right, hang in there. I'll give you guys a little preview of some Mario. Bonus. Let's go. We're gonna go with a little bonus footage here. All right, here we go. Bonus footage. Okay, here we go. Oh, I missed. I was looking at the chat. Okay, look at the slide there. The legendary Mario slide. And I'm gonna try to slide through every chance that I get. Anytime I can slide, I will. I'm gonna go through most of the levels here. This route is called 5 Worlds. Oh, we almost had it. Or we went for the glitch there, but I didn't get it. We'll try again on the next castle. So we're gonna get every star and every pipe that we can along the way. Another slide spot. Okay, now this brings us to the water area. No, we took damage. All right. Well, that happens. So I can't do the slide trick here. Because you have to have firepower. Oh, we took a death. Alright, so it's not a deathless run. We're going to keep going. But I will pick up a 1-up here with these coins. Just had a bad pattern there. Oh, we just missed the coin. Got 99 coins. $99 coins. Oh, we took damage. Alright, well, now we cannot get the glitch yet again. I could have taken a death there and... Let's go. Go. Stars and Pipes edition. Okay, we just missed that. That's okay. Oh, we got the 3 fireworks. Okay, let's see if we can get the glitch here. Got some serious lag there. Oh, I got hit. All right, we're gonna abort mission. Maybe we should have taken a death there. That's all right. When we come back on the next episode, we're gonna do all. It'll be all small fire Mario. Whoops. We're taking damage again. All right, I'm going to try to show you a cool trick here. So, all right, wait, missed the brick there, but that's okay. All right, check this out. Now, we're gonna screen wrap, and then we're gonna get in a pipe and go, and it's gonna wrong warp us. So there's the screen wrap. See, now I'm on this side, and there's the wrong warp. So here we are at the warp zone. What number should we go in? Jess Palmer. Type it in the chat. Or Lord Racer. Type it in the chat. Which number should we go in? 6, 7, or 8? What do you guys think? All right, Lord Racer says 8. All right, we're going in 8. Let's go. Like I said, we're trying to find all pipes. And do all slides that we can. Whee! Oh, and all stars. So it's stars and pipes. Haha! Let's go. Okay, 8-2 is a tricky one. So we're gonna kind of play it safe if we can. Here's a cool trick. Check this out. And there we go. Took damage. Okay, we did not want to take damage there, but that's okay. We'll have a chance to get another power up. All right, we're going to try to get the power up here. There's 2 power-ups in A3. We just need 1. And to hopefully not get hit. All right, we got it. Okay, we're out of here. We're gonna play this safe now. And we got our 6 fireworks. Let's go. For the finale. Okay, we're gonna try to play the safe now. Because, you know, this is not my best game. I do not want to try to beat this without firepower, to be honest. Little slide. Oh no, we took a hit, we took damage! No! Alright, that may just do us in right there. We got it. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over. We present you a new quest. Let's go! Yes, it was truly a nail biter there at the end. Jay Dreamer's got a new video about the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah. Jay Dreamers is hanging out in the Mushroom Kingdom, I bet. Shout out to Jay Dreamers. So now if you play through the game again, all the Goombas are these, I don't know what they're called, but the black-shelled enemies. So let's check it out. There it is. See if I can get the glitch again. Go. And that's what you call the music glitch. I didn't do it right. All right, hold on. I'm gonna take a reset there. All right, let's show one more thing before we go. No! We'll take a reset there. We hit the stair boss. How dare they? How dare the stair boss? No, we hit it again. All right, we're gonna get this glitch perfectly. Hold on one sec. It's brought to you by Pixel Games. Okay, well, we got the glitch, but I hesitated there. That's all right. The real way to do it, though, is to get it on the timer 336. So that way it extends the glitch a bit longer. But that's all right. All right, let's try for the next glitch now. Which is just a good slide. that's a good one there. Okay, we're gonna slide out of here. Slide engage. All right, we're gonna slide here. And he's frozen all the way down the pipe. He's frozen down the flagpole, and he's frozen almost all the way to the door. Oh, I wasn't supposed to shoot that into me. All right, I'm gonna save that for next round, next episode. But I will show you guys one last trick before we go. It's a classic. Okay. All right, here we go. Now we're going to show one last trick before we go. Well, hopefully, if it works out. $33 coins. Illuminati convert. All right, here we go. We're gonna go for it. The classic trick. There we go. We got it. We got it. Ha ha! We got it. Shout out to Jess Palmer. Check it out. All right, we got this, okay? We're about to go into the minus world. No, you can't just take the elevator to do this trick. Jess Palmer, watch this now, okay, Jess? We're going to go into the minus world. All right, here we go. -1. All right, now watch this. When we go through this door, it's just going to repeat. Now here's a trick that maybe a lot of people don't know. If you crouch and then swim, your hitbox is different, and your head can go up like that. You can kind of go right through enemies, basically, as long as they don't hit your crouched hitbox. But you can't shoot your fireballs when you're in this state. So now I'm not crouched anymore. Oh, it took damage. Oh wow, it starts us right there. That's weird.